shut up. Yo, what is up, AD team? Austin Dunham back again with another video. In this video, I'm gonna tell you the top exercises for weightlifting that have changed my physique and strength over the years. These exercises are some of the first things I started doing when I started implementing my hybrid type of routine, because keep in mind, if you don't know, I did strictly calisthenics and weighted calisthenics for about almost 4 years before I decided to start dabbling into some weightlifting. And I saw huge changes whenever I did implement these exercises. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Exercise number 1, the incline press. Now, I think I saw results from this personally because when I was doing a lot of my calisthenic stuff, I was doing a lot of planche push-up variations. That's why I'm so good at the planche and planche push-ups, is because that is the only horizontal pressing that I personally trained. Now with calisthenics, you can get some upper chest movements like, decline push-ups, add some weight to yourself, bam, you're training your upper chest. But for me, I didn't do that. Like I said, I was doing a lot of planche stuff and I was doing a lot of dip stuff. So that is very, very lower chest focus. And overall, when it came to an aesthetic standpoint, I found my upper chest lagging, and people were even commenting on the YouTube videos asking if I trained my upper chest. And in my head, I was like, no, but I train my chest. Like, do I need to target my upper chest area? So I started learning more about, the different positions of the chest, how you can train your lower chest more and your upper chest more. And then from there, I started doing some incline work with dumbbells, and that has totally changed the aesthetic of my physique over time. Number 2, lateral raises. So the medial delt really doesn't get a lot of work at all when it comes to calisthenics, and you really can't isolate it without using some sort of external resistance or force, like dumbbells, bands, something like that. So when it came from an aesthetic perspective, once again, I could not, find something that replicates it really at all with body weight. I tried some moves here and there, but overall, I had to start doing lateral raises with the dumbbells, and that has really over time helped cap my shoulders out. I already don't have like super capped shoulders naturally based on my genetics, but it has helped a little bit, right? Because even before this, I had really smooth shoulders. Guys, everything I'm talking about, you can go back and look at my progress in the videos from 3-4 years ago. You will clearly see what I'm talking about when I say my shoulders were smooth. I had decent sized shoulders, but they were not capped at all. And speaking about finding the bodyweight replicate of stuff, did you know that when it comes to bodyweight training and weightlifting, there are alternatives that you can do for the main compound movements? Now, a few years back, I did not understand this or realize this, but now I do. And I have a free ebook, completely free, guys, that you can click on the link down below that's gonna dive into the exercise alternatives that you can do with weightlifting and with calisthenics, okay? So I'm explaining a few in this video here and there, but overall, if you wanna look further into it, like I said, go ahead and click that link down below in the description where we're gonna talk about it even more. Number 3, calf raises. You're not surprised by this one, I know you're not. And over time, due to my ignorance, once again, I was like, okay, you can isolate your legs. Maybe I should start training my calves because I have what you call a high calf insertion. Most of my leg is just bone. So my calf muscle inserts really, really high on my leg. So if I don't do my calf raises multiple times a week, it will literally look like I don't train legs at all. And I was getting a lot of those comments back in the day. Even nowadays, I still here and there, but overall, not nearly as much as what I used to, because I started doing my calf raises multiple times a week. I'm talking about standing, sitting, 5 sets, 10 sets, drop sets. I've done everything for calves, guys. And till this day, I still do it, usually before I start anything else. Number 4, and this is more of a weighted calisthenics variation, but weighted pull-ups. So I did a lot of pull-up variations for the first 2 years, working towards my one-arm pull-up. So I was doing like a lot of bodyweight progressions. And I did see a little bit of muscle gain from that. Definitely saw a lot of strength progress from that. But when I started doing weighted pull-ups, guys, that's when my back exploded. My back became one of the best body parts on me, and it was through weighted pull-ups. Like the strength I got from weighted pull-ups, and overall just the pure raw muscle that I built from it, and the way it V-tapered my back even more and just showed the cuts in my back even more after consistently doing weighted pull-ups for, I would say, around a year or so. It was unmatched versus any bodyweight pull-up variation that I have done, or I would say any lat pull down really, but I really can't compare the two because essentially I wasn't even doing lat pull downs at the time anyway. Nowadays I do more lat pull downs when I really don't feel like doing pull-ups, but for the most part, till this day, I'm still doing weighted pull-ups. I actually just hit a PR literally, was this 4 days ago now. So check out my Instagram story, Austin_Dunham, if you want to see and stay up to date with my progress in regards to everything I'm talking about. Number 5, guys, last one, Romanian deadlifts. I highly neglected my posterior chain and within the first 3 to 4 years of my fitness journey. Like I said, a lot of this is due to ignorance and me not knowing any better, because a lot what is taught in the calisthenics community is just pushing, pulling, handstands, that's it. And every now and then pistol squats, you know, but overall we neglect our posterior chain, which includes like our lower back, our hamstrings, that whole area. So once I started doing more RDLs, which means Romanian deadlifts with dumbbells and or a barbell on my leg days, that's when my physique started balancing out more. I started feeling my posture getting better. My hamstrings finally stopped having that flat look to them. They were starting to round more in the back. And overall, I just felt more balanced. That's the whole thing. Ever since I started most of these exercises, I felt overall more balanced, and at the same time, it has improved my aesthetics. So those were the top 5 exercises that have really changed my physique once, you know, after I was doing calisthenics and all that. Let me know if you do any of these exercises down below. And also don't forget to check out the free ebook, Exercise Alternatives to Calisthenics, where we compare and contrast weightlifting and calisthenics exercises. It is completely free. Link will be down below. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.